Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to your October reading. So glad that you could be here. We're going to take a quick moment to call in angels, guides, and ascended masters of the highest consciousness so that we can have a great reading. The message will be clear and concise and helpful to all who watch this video. So mote it be. All right, welcome to October, Sagittarius. Your very first oracle card is New Moon in Sagittarius, and the message is focus on the positive. So definitely a card for you. And I like the message, focus on the positive, be looking for the positive. That's what focusing means. It means you're actively looking. It's not just, it whams you upside the head. It means you're actively looking for it. All right, your second oracle card is from Language of the Flowers Oracle, and your flower is Peruvian Lily. The message is strength. More effort will get you what you want. And there is the beautiful, if I can tilt it, the beautiful lily. It's so pretty, very fiery. It definitely corresponds with your energy, Sagittarius. I love it. Okay, let's dive into the reading. Of course, I like to do past, present, and future energy. I also like to cover what challenges you're going to face and what blessings you're going to receive. And stick around to the end because we will have another in-depth oracle message at the end. You don't want to miss that. Okay, very first card is the Star for your past energy. This is energy in the last 6 weeks or so. And the Star, what we see here is, this is the card of faith and hope. It is the card of being able to balance and transmute the energies of the spiritual energies with the earthly energies, blending and transmuting those together in a way that allows us to move forward. Definitely focusing on the positive helps us to be able to do that. So I like that for a good starting energy for you, Sagittarius. Your next card in your past energy is the Four of Cups. Now, if you notice, he seems to be kind of contemplating those cups in front of him. He's completely ignoring the fact that he has a mermaid visiting him. So, yeah, this is a card of feeling stuck. Cups is water energy. It is the energy of our emotions. And he seems to be really wallowing in his emotions. This might be a time of sorrow or feeling sorry for ourselves. It is very much a feeling of, I can't seem to get out of this energy, and I'm kind of blind to the opportunities and things that are coming my way. So you may have felt that way in the last 6 weeks or so. Your next card, I'll show it to you upright, is the Eight of Cups. This is the card of walking away from things that no longer serve us. So these cups here represent all of the emotional experiences that the person has had, and they're actually walking away. But you received this card in reverse. And so I'm going to say that right now you will have a desire to walk away, but maybe you're not able to do so at this moment. But you really, really yearn to do so. It's okay. That time will be coming. I see it up in your reading coming up, so hang on. But it's possible that in the last 6 weeks or so, you've been feeling kind of that pull, like, I'm ready for a change. I need to move into something new. And your present energy shows that in the month of October, you're going to be doing that. Your next card is the Six of Swords. Swords energy is the energy of air, and it has to do with our mental processes, the way we think, and how we communicate. And this card really is the moving on card. You see the person in the boat. They're taking the swords with them, so they have their memories, their thoughts, and their opinions about things. And they're taking those with them, but they are not looking back. They are moving swiftly forward. So I am going to say that you're going to be moving forward this month, Sagittarius. It's going to be a time where you're going to need to think very clearly about how you want to do that. And you're going to need to communicate that clearly. You're not just going to drop the bomb and just walk away without saying anything. You're going to be communicating what it is that you need and why you're leaving. All right, now, excuse me. So your next card in your present energy, I'll show it to you upright. It came out reversed, is the Two of Swords. This is the card of not wanting to look at something. Now, it's swords energy, so we're talking about not wanting to look at facts or situations, or maybe not being able to hear clearly what someone else is saying. You've got two things. This is this or that. You're trying to make a decision of some kind. You received this card reversed. She just looks completely kind of in the air about something. So you may have a couple of things that you're trying to decide on. Possibly, I'm going to say, Sagittarius, it might be when or how to say what you need to say so that you can leave the situation. Now, bear in mind that Six of Swords, that moving on card, it might just be that you're not actually leaving the situation. It may be that you're leaving the old perspective that you had about it. Because often when we're able to change our mindset, it makes the situation very different for us, and we're able to stay and move forward, but not physically leave the situation. That's going to be up to you. That's what that Two of Swords is about. It's about looking at things clearly. Okay, what is the actual truth of the situation versus what I want? Usually that's what we're doing, right? We're looking at, okay, this is what I want and this is what I think I have. And Spirit is saying to me, you need to look at, this is what I think I have, with a little bit of a different perspective. You are worrying about it, Sagittarius. You got the Nine of Swords. It actually came out sideways, which I left it sideways because what that tells me is you're not in complete full-blown anxiety mode. You're just, it's kind of like this niggling worry at the back of your head, and you think about it a lot and you churn it over in your mind. A lot of air energy. In fact, your entire present energy row is all air cards. So it's all up here. You're just thinking about everything so much, and I think that's what's bogging you down. All right, future energy for Sagittarius. Let's take a look. You have Six of Cups. Yay, a little bit of water energy. Hopefully that will alleviate some of that mental things that you've got going on. The Six of Cups is a childlike sense of wonder. It has to do with basically coming back to living your life the way children do. You know, they're in the moment. They don't worry about the future. They don't worry about the past. They are just existing in the moment and they are enjoying it. And if you look, they've got flowers in their cups and they're having fun on a bright sunny day. The water is flowing. So this is a feel-good card for your future energy. If you can get past and be able to move on there and really change your perspective, I think that you're going to get into some feel-good moments. All right. Your next card is the Ace of Swords. Again, that sword energy. This is the sword of truth. This is the idea point, right? It's possible that some of you will be getting a brilliant idea this month. Maybe you're going to start a new business. Maybe you have just, maybe in your existing situation, you just finally get this brilliant idea that just turns everything around for you. I like this energy for you. It is about looking at the truth, and this card is directly next to the Two of Swords. So you've got these two cards side by side. So I'm going to say that this sword of truth is you really being able to look at the situation and go, aha, this is what it really is. And now I can move forward. All right. So your third card, you're going to be moving forward quite quickly. You've got the Knight of Swords. Now, the Knight of Swords is the swiftest knight in tarot. He sees things very clearly and he acts, right? And because it's swords energy, it's not just action, but it's also communication. Remember, it's air energy, and we communicate using our vocal cords and our air in our bodies, right? So you're going to be communicating this month what you want and how you want to achieve it. And you're going to do so with clarity. So I like this a lot so far. I'm seeing forward movement, and I'm always really encouraged when that happens. All right, what are your challenges for the month? Your very first challenge card is the Two of Cups. And when this card came out, as I was laying it out moments before, it popped out and I was like, wow, how is that a challenge? But I'm going to say that sometimes the challenge with the Two of Cups is true partnership. It is being of one heart with someone or something. This could be your connection to spirit as well. It's often known as the true love card. And my thought when it came out was, it's a challenge because if you're always focusing on you want that, but you're not feeling that you experience it right now, that's where it's a challenge. Because how we manifest is by feeling the thing before it's here, knowing that it's coming to us and feeling as if we already have it. And that is what draws it to us. When we are focusing on, I don't have, that's when we push it away. So I do think, however, for some of you, there might be some love coming in. I always have to say that with that card because it's such a powerful card, even though it's in your challenge situation. Let's just say for some of you, it might be someone coming in for you, but maybe it's a little bit of a challenge for you guys to connect together. Okay, then we've got the 10 of Pentacles in your challenge position. How is this a challenge card? Well, I'm going to say you may be a little overly concerned with your resources this month. You might be a little too concerned about your money. You may be a little too concerned about your time or your health. You're obsessing. Let me just put it that way. Pentacles is earth energy. It's very slow energy. Pentacles is about our resources. It's about what supports us. So that's not just money. It's time, it's energy, it's health, it's relationships, all those things. So you will need to watch out that you're not, just obsessing about that. Also, I'm going to say that card is often called the legacy card, and it's about saving for the future. So you may be I'm just going to say a little miserly this month in that you're trying to save things for the future when in actuality you need to use them now. Okay, third card in your challenges row is the 6 of Pentacles. More Pentacles energy, more resources. And if you take a look, this person is giving to these children. In the original depiction, it also shows a scale. So he actually is measuring it out. So this corresponds with that card that we just talked about. Yes, you want to be able to give to others, but you also want to have enough for yourself, right? Not to be selfish, but balance. Balance in all things. That's where the challenge lies. All right, Sagittarius, let's take a look at the blessings. Now, we've got the 5 of Pentacles in the blessings row. It doesn't look like a blessing, does it? It looks like cold winter. 5 of Pentacles, how is this a blessing? Well, this is actually the card of gratitude. This is the card of, are you looking at the things that you have, the situations, the relationships, the people, the life you're currently living? Are you focusing on that, or are you focusing on what you don't have? Are you going to focus on the pentacles that are on the tree or the ones that are gone? So whenever this card comes out, it's always, for me, an instant message of, where's my focus? Am I focusing on what I have? Am I grateful for what I have? Or am I focusing on, I don't have that, I don't have that, I don't have that. I want it so bad. All right. So as a blessing, you're going to be able to focus more on what you have and really feel that gratitude and contentment. And then you have the 4 of Wands in your blessing row, and this is fantastic. This is the 1111 card. It is the card of divine blessing, that you are being divinely protected and blessed. We see a celebration here under the Wands. 4 is a number that signifies foundation. And so because this is Wands and it's a fire, which is your element, Sagittarius, that means that there's going to be action involved as well. A firm foundation of action. So not only are you going to be communicating what direction that you are wanting to go and how you're moving on, but you're going to take solid action that's really going to support your future. Now, the next card in your blessings row is Four of Swords. How is this a blessing? Well, Four of Swords is the rest card. It is the card of resting, particularly your mind. Remember, we've got swords. This is air energy. It has to do with how we think and how we communicate. So, once you have taken those action steps, it's going to be time to take a break, Sagittarius. It's going to be time to quit talking about it and just do it, was the message that I heard. Okay, your final tarot card is the card that was on the bottom of the deck, and that is the card that signifies the energy that underlies the entire reading. You have the Queen of Cups. Cups energy, again, is the energy of emotion and water, and the Queen she is the ultimate embodiment of someone who follows their heart. So, Sagittarius, in all of this entire reading, what you need to do is tap into what is your heart trying to tell you. Where does your heart want to lead you? And then once you feel that, then you can let the mind go, okay, this is how we're going to do it. This is my truth. This is the steps we need to take. Hey, everybody, this is what I'm doing. And then do the thing. Take the action. Love it. All right, as promised, here is your Oracle card. This is from the Solitary Witch Oracle, which I chose in honor of Halloween. And your card is called The Milk of the Mother Flows. Now, the meaning of this card is harvest, richness, manifestation complete, incredible bonds between you and others. Nurturing satisfies you, fulfills you, and feeds you in return. A time of peak full flowing energy that will influence your world for years to come. Allow others to fulfill you, share this fulfillment, and know that you will radiate this energy out into the world where the sense of contentment will inspire others to fulfill their own dreams in the way you so surely have. So lots of manifestation for you, Sagittarius. I love it. I hope you do too. And please share it, like it, subscribe, do all the YouTubey things. I hope you'll join me next month. Thanks for being here. Bye.